Hello. So it's been a while. This time I wanted to post more on YouTube. It's my resolution for 2024. Since I'm not someone who really enjoyed that, but also I was watching so much sketchbook tour and I enjoyed them so much that I was thinking maybe it's a good idea. Just not even for people, but mostly for me, like recording it and just having like a trace of what I'm doing. And also for some of you who might follow me now or was following me or still following me, I think it's just fun to see the process too of artists. And so instead of just keeping it for myself, I wanted to put it on my YouTube and just see what you think about it. So if you're interested too about like the sticker I put on it, I can also put the link of the artist in description. Those two, they are not available still. It was from Audrey on Patreon's reward. I was participating. Those 1, 2, 3, 4 was from Paulina on Etsy. And this one was also like Patreon's reward from Suchi Art. So let's go. I'm gonna try to be steady, but I forgot my tripod at home when I was moving. For people who might know and those who might don't, I was moving to BC. So I was living in Quebec for all my life. My boyfriend is from BC and we decided to make the move to go back on at his hometown. So we just moved. No, not we. He moved before me and I just moved after, and I'm just getting here since December 2nd. So I was doing the trip with my car, it was very tiny, so I couldn't bring everything. So my tripod is at home at my old place. Bear with me. I'm gonna film it with my hands. It's hard. I'm gonna move. I'm so sorry. So let's do it. First sketchbook done of 2023 and of all my life because I never managed to finish sketchbook. So this first one was an attempt with Himi gouache as a sorter. And since I'm a watercolor artist, it's very hard for me to work with another medium. When it's too sticky, like I don't like that, like thick and sticky, I don't know. So I tried those because Himi gouache, it's kind of like a mix between, I want to say acrylic, but gouache is still gouache, and a mix with watercolors. So it's very more manageable than what I was used to work with. So I tried to do this scene of the birds in a bat and Spirited Away. I wasn't very good, but also this paper is so powdery. All the watercolor and the gouache have hard time to stick well on it. So you can see like the smudge, but it's not too bad. For a first try, it's not too bad. I'm not that sad about it. Like it's practicing, right? And on this one, it was another one I did. And this time I got a bit smarter. I just put watercolor paper on the top to just avoid my painting to be like weird and floppy and powdery. And it turned pretty well. And on this one, I'm not sure I posted it on Instagram. It's two girls on Pinterest. I tried to draw this one. I managed to finish it for a Patreon reward from, I think it was, no, it wasn't me. Maybe for Halloween. I'm not sure when I finished it, but I managed to finish it with a Himi gouache and I was super happy about it. So that's it for this page. And this one was again a bunch of ideas since I was running out. The purpose of this book, actually, I wanted to be able to finish it and try to draw every day just to practice. And I was struggling with blank page and since a while because my main job is a tattoo artist. I did that for 6 years. I'm probably not gonna do that this year, just taking a big break since my two arms are gonna just like drop on the ground. It's still a hard job. And most of my clients just request animals or like mandalas or like flowers, stuff like that. So I never really have time to draw some like whimsical fantasy stuff. And I was thinking using this book for that was a pretty good idea. So this one is a dryad you probably have seen before on my Instagram. I also finished the new one for 2024. on my Instagram too. I posted them like side to side just to see how improved I did. And I did, and I was quite happy because you can see like the proportion here was kind of like bad here too. So if you also want like a tiny tip, just do that. Just take an old one and redraw and just to see how much progress you had made. It's so satisfying to watch because sometimes you have the feeling you didn't have done progress or anything, but that's not true. It's just your brain just messing with you. So that's what I did on this page. Some doodle on this one. I really didn't like it. Maybe this part, but I don't know. I was feeling a bit like, I don't know, drained out. So it was the page. And this one, I kind of pretty like those girls. This one, I finished it on a full painting with like the black cat. It was actually my cat I got inspired of. I don't really have a bunch of colorful cats, just black cats. I love them and they just rent always nice on pictures and stuff. I was thinking about maybe finish this one for summer, as she could look cool for like a sticker or something. And on this one, again, some doodle. And you can see also like the test I was doing for my watercolor. Actually, I think I have this pink, maybe this yellow, and this still on my shop, but I don't have much left. And while I'm talking about that, I have them just here. I just made them not so long ago. I still need to wrap those up. So maybe next 2 weeks. If it's not, I'm gonna just advertise on like my Instagram. I want to put some on my Etsy shop, and also I want to do a bunch who will be available at the convention I'm going to on May. Actually, the name of the convention is the FanCon. Sorry, I'm not used, like I was about to say again the Comic-Con, but it's not. It's the FanCon in Prince George. So if you're in BC, you're kind of close, or you have time to kill, or you just want to buy some watercolor, I'm gonna be there for all the weekend. And I'm gonna have those two. And also I'm currently waiting for my white pigment and an ultramarine pigment, but I don't know when they will send it because I need to do again some nice pastel watercolor. So that's it for the advertise. And on this page, I have those two pretty ladies. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. This one, I wanted to probably do a paint on a canvas with it, but I'm not sure because everything who's underwater, I never really draw that. I'm scared to just fuck it up. Probably not, but still I'm scared, and I don't know by where I was like starting this project, so it's still on standby. I really want to do it, maybe to put on the bathroom here, since we don't have any decoration now because I still move some stuff. But yes, I was finding a girl on Pinterest and I just tried to draw her. She was on a bathtub, and since I was moving to BC, I was just thinking fun to add like tiny salmons in this picture instead of like the usual goldfish. So I'll see what I'm gonna do with that. And on those pages, like, again, a bunch of gouache. Try to make some clouds, but they look kind of like, I don't know, more like water or like rocks than just clouds. Those mushrooms, I'm pretty happy about it. And like all the watercolor pens I was making, I just like use this pair to not lose it on this page. This one, I could maybe do a shirt with it. It's just pretty cool. Maybe a sticker. I don't know. I'm gonna see. Maybe not. Those two, I managed to finish this one, and you can see the final result on Instagram. It was actually not the intention at first, but she kind of looked like one of my old OC character I had when I was a kid. And I'm gonna try to draw this character more since I really enjoyed it, and it just like bring back so much fun memory. It's just nice. And actually, this is one of her friend, Werewolf. This one was like, I think it was at the same time I saw a bunch of girl in bathtubs on Pinterest again. So I draw this one, creepy mermaid on the water with, I don't know how you say that in English, just kind of plant. In French, we call that un nénuphar. So you're welcome, you know a word now. I didn't know if I wanted like to keep the face on this plant or no. Just add more creepiness to that. I'm gonna see. Maybe she throws people on the water and it just like their soul keeps growing and just gets stuck in that plant. I don't know. Could be cool. And this one was a sticker I managed to get done for a convention. This one I really like it, but I don't know where I could go with it. Like if I should add more stuff, try to do more working on the background. I really enjoy doing background. I have so many ideas, but at the same time, I'm so bad at doing this. I'm always scared to just like not manage to finish it well, or like my painting will be not readable properly. So I'm always scared to do that, but I'm trying my best to make more. And that's also one of my resolutions for 2024, make more of backgrounds and landscape, since I'm more like a character artist. And you have a bunch of girls, a tiny Nico girl. I was trying to make poses with that. This one was a bull skull. I was finding on the internet on Pinterest, and I was thinking it could be cool, so I just add the girl after. Tiny demon girl. And this one was a project I wanted to finish for a convention, but I'm not sure anymore. So just tell me in the comment if I should just try to do a full illustration with it. It was a monster in Spirited Away. I just turned out like, oh, it could be just cool if a girl could cosplay it and like how it could look like. So that's it. That was the idea behind this one. Another tiny doodle. Try to do some pose again. This one is the dragon you have seen on the internet. It was part of a project I wanted to do, but I never had time, because being a tattoo artist seems fun and easy, but it's not. It just takes a lot of your soul and your time. So most of the time I was working on my client's project instead of mine. But globally, I wanted to do this one and make like his 3 brother and sisters again, make like kind of seasons dragon. So this one was supposed to be spring, and I wanted to also to work on the summer one, the winter, and the fall one. But I'll see if I will finish that or no. Maybe it's cool. This one not done, but I think she's cool. The only thing was bugging me with that is like how I managed to square everything in this page. This one, I'm currently working on it. I'm still not sure if I should do that all over gouache, watercolor, or just digital art. Because every time I'm trying on digital, I hate it. I can't stand it. Maybe it's because I'm bad and I don't want to admit it. So I'm just saying I hate it. But it's because I can't feel the paper and like the brushes. So I don't know how I could work with that. So just let me know if I could finish it and in which medium I could do that. I would be curious. This one is a painting I just managed to get done. It was on wood canva. You can see the final project on my Instagram. I just took one of the Nerdforge videos. It was the one when she was doing the armor. So it was Martina with the Viking hairstyle too. I was thinking it was just so cool. And with the 2 sparrows, I just add them because I knew she had that on her shoulder. So I was like, oh, it just could be nice to add them to around. So you can't see the sparrows here, but they were currently in the painting too. And this one was also like a character who's not mine. It was Ginny D, it was one of her original characters she made. And I was just liking the dragon so much too, and the costume. So I wanted to finish it. I don't know when I will have time. Could be cool. I'm gonna see if I can like finish this one for maybe 2024, hopefully. This one, probably a bunch of you will recognize her. It was Sakura as a mermaid. Why? I don't know. But I just stepped on the episode when she was at the aquarium and stuff, and I was loving it so much. And I was like, I could see how she could look like as a mermaid. And also I tried to like steal some stuff of one of the cover for the manga. I think it's from the manga or from my old art book. She had kind of like a swimsuit with like fins in the back. So I just add them too with the goldfish. This one was me as for fun. when I had like my half rainbow hair and my black one. Currently I have just a mess on my head and my two babies. So you have the tiny poopy beans and baby girl. And I just tried a style us on Pinterest just for fun. And maybe I will finish it or put it on my website when it will be done. Another bunch of tiny doodles. You got like Stellar V, Stellar Moon as I finished it as a sticker. This one was done too on wood Canva. I don't know where I was going with that. I think I saw a girl was doing like those on Pinterest, like kind of like creepy, cute, vibrant colors. And I tried to recreate something like that and kind of like the dough I made with butterfly's wing. But finally this giraffe have not. And this one, I really want to finish it. Another bunch of girls. So you have Steins Gate. You have Darling and the Franks. This one is done. Still available. I think I didn't post it on my Etsy. I should probably do that this week. Potential sticker. And another girl in a flower. This one is a fox. I wanted to finish it on wood Canva. But something is bugging me with it. I don't know what this is, but yeah, so I didn't end up to finish it. You have a bunch of like cyber elf. I really love this concept. I don't know where it comes from. Maybe it's because I was watching like some weird videos recently, but I don't know. I just love like the cyber vibe with the kawaii stuff and like elves. You have Chi from Chobbits. This one is done too. And this one, I really like it, but I don't know if I'm gonna not try to redraw it like and make her looking more vibrant or something. I don't know. Maybe something is off around her head. I'll see what I can do with that eventually. Another cyber elf. You have a cutie horse I wanted to put on a Patreon reward, but every time I'm trying to redraw this, it always fails. So maybe I should try to do this one for January and just try to finish it for good. You have Midnight 2 as a cyber girl. Again, I was really into cyber stuff at this period. I don't know why. Maybe because my boyfriend was playing Cyberpunk. I don't know. And this one, it's just an original character for fun with Gengar and try to be a bit spooky for Halloween. I really love her hair too. I wanted to finish this one on gouache, but I never managed to do it. You have a bunch of girls again. I was trying to work on my Patreon for summer. This one is my character from FF. I just use for Crafting Nova for everything on my page, because that's where my name come from my Instagram. Crafting Nova is actually like my character in Final Fantasy XIV, Nova. And since I'm doing just not like painting, I'm doing watercolor, I'm crafting stuff, we just came out with the name Crafting Nova, since you can also be a bunch of crafters in this game. And I tried to give her a look like kind of like 90s. Just remind me of my childhood. Another mermaid not done. This one, I really love her hair. Just remind me of the girl in Tsubasa, Reservoir Chronicle. I don't remember her name. She was a pop star, if I remember right. And you have the peacock cake girl. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wanted to put that in the wall of my studio before, and I was like, I'm not sure if people will understand. So I didn't. You have Zelda from the new game. I just found her design so pretty. I just don't know if I'm gonna finish it. I should, since I have a convention was like going on very soon. I should. You have some weird drawing. I didn't know why. I think I was a bit sad during this time and I just drew a bunch of everything. And yeah, this page was kind of blank. A tiny bit of a Lalafell. This one, I really love it. This paw was a kind of bit off, but the rest feel like quite of good for a big painting or something. A tiny cyber frog. And some practice. I was trying to do like more faces. They always look not the same every time I'm trying to draw them. The eyes are so big, so tiny. I don't know. It seems I never have the proportion right sometimes. This one, I really love it. It will probably be fun to do that for like my Patreon for probably spring. I'm not sure. Another type of pose, my tiny poopy beans, my cat. You have a bunch of horses, a tiny unicorn. When I was a kid, I was so used to draw unicorns. I was doing just that. And I was like, I should put more unicorn this year. Because you see one now, but that's not a lot. So for probably 2024, I'm going to try to do more fun stuff I was doing when I was a kid. Because I just miss that tiny, I don't know, careless, carefree, whatever the vibe. And this one wasn't done. Not really happy about this one. I kind of like this one a lot. Maybe on a shirt, it could be very nice. At first, I was like, maybe for a sticker or also a tattoo. But I don't know, maybe as a shirt. Just let me think what you think it could suit the best. And I'll probably finish it. I wasn't just not sure about this tiny part here. And I got another weird flower girl. Some flower girls again. And this one is someone on my Instagram who just told me to draw a bunch of elves because apparently I'm good at it and people enjoy looking at that. So I draw some elves. I really love this one and this one. This one looked kind of like an EP elf vibe. I really love it. Maybe I should try to finish it. I think I'm saying that for almost all the stuff, but this year was kind of a good year as a sketching. Some flower practicing, and this one actually was some practicing I was doing for a frame I gave to my grandma. It was two tiny does inside of it. This one was for a Patreon reward. This one, again, like hand practicing, flowers. A commission of an aura from FF14. I really enjoyed doing this one, and mostly because it's like the wedding dress you can have in a game. And this was also for FF. It was a contest. We have to draw hair. And I tried a bunch of. I was happy about this one. But I think it was like kind of looking for shorter hair or something like that. Because that's what I saw on the page after making that. It was one of an OC I was trying to draw, and she changed so much. Tiny sparrows, a tiny feather, a weird Vaporeon creature-like. This one was an idea for a D&D character. Actually, I think I managed to do a ranger with this one. I tried to have like my own game. And you can buy also a book for that. I don't remember the name. I could also put it, or you can ask me if you're interested and I can look on that. You can buy a book to play solo on D&D, and since I didn't really have time and people around me to play, I just ends up like to do it by myself. And it's quite of nice. It's still good. It's not the same as having a real team or party and having a real DM, but you can still have fun with it. And for me, it was mostly to practice my concept art and stuff. And this one, I don't know if some people could see a tiny bit, but I tried to inspire this one with FF Crystal Chronicles outfit. I really love the shark girls in this one. So that's where it's come from. A bunch of cyber girls again. Can't get over it. And some rough sketches of dragons, an owl bear. This one is kind of nice. I wanted to... Well, I flipped that and I was talking still. Oh my god, that's me. I wanted to finish this one and do something like... more like a kid's illustration. I should try to finish them to do stuff like that, because I think that's what I miss on my page a lot. Some weird landscape. This one is the fairy dragon you can find in Heroes of Might and Magic 3. A tiny picky dragon. This one was for a client, not done. I finished it on my tablet. A seahorse, tiny Mew, tiny Bulbasaur. And those was for a client still. It was for arm. This one was kind of like, it's not an under boob, it was on the top, like near the shoulder. She was quite happy about it. Another snake with wings. I really love that. And I tried to just practice more skills since it's kind of hard to do. And OC, I should probably finish this one. She looks quite cool. You have Calamite just here. I wanted to just take care with it, but I'm not sure if I will finish it. I'm not that satisfied with the pose. This one is an old drawing I just redraw, like as a practice, and I put the final result on my Instagram, you can see. Those two was for tattoo. This one is like the sketch I was trying to do of an old drawing. Like someone was saying I should do lapras to back again and it could be cool. So I tried it, but still not done. I didn't have a lot of time during this time. You can also see like nothing wasn't done as far as before. And this one was the Halloween Patreon reward for 2023. A peacock girl. And you have a tiny cat. Tiny Sakura again. I was trying to do more for fun too, but also like hentai pose and like pin-up girls pose. It's very fun to draw, and also it just helps you. It sounds stupid, but it really helps you with proportion. So that was what I was trying to do here. And you have some plants. You have Megara from Hercules. I wanted to finish her. I don't know if I will find the time this year, or I don't know. The pose was kind of fine, but not sure. This one was a butterfly girl. Those characters was from a story I'm currently writing, sorry. Maybe both, because I'm rereading that all the time to see like what I could add or not. And yes, so those two are like the characters in this story. I'm gonna probably try to draw them more and try to explain more who they are when I will probably finish like more of this writing. I don't know. Another project for a client. It was like a bunch of Pokémon in arms. This one I like it with the clouds. I still don't know where I was going with this one, but I wasn't sure if I will do something like, if I have to finish it, something more pastel-like, or if I just go like with a tune palette. I'm not sure again. Still, this one was for a tattoo. Was very fun to draw. Everything from Lord of the Rings is fun to draw. That's unquestionable. This one is a balance with a cat on it. Again, the character you saw before with another character important in the story. So I tried to do like kind of a scene. Other sketches. This one, I really love it too. I wanted to do a kind of like Valkyrie elf. And this one, eventually I'm gonna finish it, but I don't know on what, when, and if I will probably change the pose. This was like a sketch of my Christmas present I made for this year. It was sun catchers, and I was trying to like figure it out what I will put where. It was for my sister. This one is a wolf, but kind of not a wolf, but I really love it. It's not my style, more like Native American vibe, but I really love it. I just don't know what I will do with her clothing and stuff. Maybe one day. I'll see. You have other sketches, tiny Pokemons again. You have kind of like a muerte, princesses from Disney. And this is from a video game called Little Goody Two Shoes, if I remember right. And the story is very nice. I'm not done with this game. I'm just trying to finish it, but like also kind of like play it like a wine. Like drink a bit, put that aside, and just try to like not having this game end right now. It's so fun, and it just feels like you're watching the old Sailor Moon when you were a kid, but also very creepy. I don't want to enter the details, but just try to play. Give it a shot. It's very nice. I think I was kind of burnt out on those pages at the end. It was almost done. This one, I really love it with like the chest and stuff. Just feel a bit creepy. Again, a bit cyberpunky. You have those two here too, a bit more whimsical. And this tiny cyber cat girl again. So that's it for my sketchbook tour. I hope I wasn't too, I don't know, too messy while I was trying to explain, or like my accent wasn't so bad. So for those who have time to watch it and comment, please do. I really love to read what people think about my stuff, what I could improve, what it could be fun for me to draw and for you to see. So just let me know in the comments, or just put a like, whatever. You can also see on my Instagram page like all the drawings done, and I'm gonna try to put more videos in the future. Thank you.